One amazing thing about Judaism, I find, is that in actual fact, I very rarely disagree with anything that's being said. I think so many things are easily misunderstood if one doesn't study, but if one explores and goes deeper and deeper into the reason and the cause and effect and why things are the way they are, it's very difficult to find disagreement. I've gone to Shabbatones in the past, and Chatham, Massachusetts is where I'm from, in Cape Cod, Mass. But the Chabad House in Hyannis had recommended Beis Hana to us, and we checked it out on the website, and it seemed to be a very interesting option for me to come on down here. See, I came down here alone, not knowing anybody, okay? And I'm 6'2". I don't know if you know that, but I'm 6'2". I stand out in a bit of a crowd, and to tell you the truth, well, felt a bit conspicuous, so to speak, in regards to who I am and how I basically kind of stand out a little bit. And I have always been impressed with how Chabad and Beis Hana, it's amazing how comfortable and welcome you are made to feel, and that's impressive. That's impressive, and it's sincere. It's amazing how we all have so much common ground, I think, in respect to the diversity. But then also the diversity, it also shows how we've all cultivated that fertile ground in our own unique way, depending on where we are in our lives. So I think that's interesting. I mean, I do like the idea of these programs overlapping with the young kids and the older women. I do think that is a dynamic setting for people to learn from one another. And I'm glad you're doing that. I mean, I've experienced out in the working world, juggling family and juggling career and business and whatnot. You know, I'm very fortunate in the fact that I'm able to have a small business and have my kids, and I'm able to balance that fairly well. I mean, compared to most people, I've not had to compromise or sacrifice, you know, my role as a mom and a family, because my business is actually catered around their schedule completely, and I love that. But I know that other women who are out there, there's an enormous sense of mommy guilt in the fact that they're out there in the working world. They're going after what they're aspiring to, their careers and whatnot, and then they have their children, and then they have their husband and their family, and they're very much, you know, basically trying to figure out how to have it all, so to speak, and without damage. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so and I've seen a lot of moms struggling with that equation. That's okay. If you want to forego, it's hard for me to say this. It's okay to be the traditional mother. It's okay to have the traditional role. Beis Hana is ongoing. It's part of the journey. It is definitely, it's good. It's good.